I'm just going to say it. Kyrie.
I don't know where you're going because I might think the same thing.
Kyrie is going to get a rude awakening.
Oh, yeah.
Yup.
Let's talk about it.
The rude awakening this year is you are not the star of this team. Brad Stevens is. And in Brad Stevens' offense, you are not the ISO guy. This young gentleman named Jason Tatum is. And what's going to happen is Kyrie's going to go, if Kyrie wants to be effective, he's going to have to hit those threes. He shot 2 for 18, I think, yesterday. 1 for 8 threes.
It's pretty bad.
He did not play that good a game. Now, he's going to get warmed up. He's going to.
He'll have games when he has like 40, 50.
But there was something specific going on there. And let's keep it real. If J.J. Redick is guarding you and they're still going to Jason Tatum, you are not the alpha male in that scheme.
Yeah.
And it is not designed for your superstardom.
So here's two things with that.
Contract year.
That's what I'm saying. That's what I'm getting at. I think subconsciously everybody was like, "Oh man," when they did the season ticket thing, and Kyrie was like, "Oh, if you have me, I'll commit here." Yada yada yada. My whole thing is like, "Whoa, whoa, whoa!" If I'm the Celtics, I'm like, how do you know I want to commit to you? You know what I mean?
Maybe that's why he did it.
That's why he did it. That's why he did it. He pushed them into a corner like Kyrie's like, hey, I'm saying I want to stay. You got to pay me. You got to give me my 5 years.
Ever seen a girl not want to commit to a dude, or maybe vice versa? I've seen a girl not want to commit to a dude, then she realized she can't do better, then she commit real hard.
Super hard.
Then she started pressing
Kyrie.
for marriage.
That's Kyrie right now.
That's Kyrie.
Because it's like they're the deepest team in the league to me.
Did you just open up?
Oh, wow. I was like, a shorty listening right now? Oh, shit.
Because he started he was like, yo, you ever know a dude who's like, I'm not going to commit to a girl.
I was like, yeah.
You guys get better.
To be honest, I think it happened to one of my homies, and I've always remembered that. I've been like, you don't want that. Like, if she's not committing, be out. And Kyrie, I didn't necessarily think about him committing because, they don't want me. Right. But I did think the end of this year is not going to go the way he wants. By the end of this year, he's going to realize it's LeBron again. I might matter more on this team. My opinion might matter more. Yeah. But Jason Tatum.
I don't even think he matters.
You know who's LeBron is Brad Stevens. And Brad Stevens is making the choice.
And then
Jason Tatum. Oh, of course. But I was like, Jason Tatum is. I think Ainge gives Stevens the reins in terms of like schemes and plays and that kind of shit. But he's making that Jason Tatum is going to be his ISO guy, and I'm not saying that that's a bad decision, right?
If you followed Brad Stevens throughout his career, he's always like Jason Tatum is his old Gordon Hayward, like same position. But Jason Tatum's a little younger, a little better, a little more athletic.
What are they doing with Gordon Hayward? What's he?
So that's the other question I watched. And, let's go through it because this was a very interesting game. Now, again, this is game one. Of course, we're going to be hyping shit up.
Of course.
Everybody's going to find their positions.
It's what we do. It's a podcast. Enjoy the shit.
Laugh
at us in 8 months.
It's what we do as sports fans. This is what sports
Laugh
fans
at us
do.
in June when we were talking
We
about
watch
this.
7-game series. After every series, we assume the guy who won the team that won that game
the
is
series
win
is
the
over.
championship.
It's a wrap.
So Gordon Hayward had no position on this team. Not meaning no position, but he had no role.
Yeah.
I don't know his role. I'm watching it and going, okay, they have Jason Tatum, who's a better version of you. You're not a defensive stopper by any means. You're
coming off a catastrophic foot ankle injury.
And your thing was white athleticism. Like you weren't black athletic, but you were white athletic.
But he was a sneaky good defender. I hate saying sneaky good with any white athlete, but
right.
He wasn't a bad defender.
He wasn't bad, but it's not like, oh, Hayward's going to stop you.
Yeah, he's not like Kawhi Leonard.
Exactly.
That's why,
6'7".
speaking of Kawhi, I couldn't figure out why don't you trade for Kawhi with Gordon Hayward? If Pop would love him. You got whatever other assets you can attach, and then go get Kawhi.
It's a decent idea. Maybe the ankle thing was a little bit of a concern, but no, I agree with you on the idea. I just think that Jason Tatum, like Kyrie, if he wants to be effective in the offense, better work on them corner threes, bro.
Yeah. I mean, to me,
you better work on them
Jason
open
Tatum?
threes.
The whole
Gordon Hayward. You
Yeah.
better work on them open threes because that's
the thing,
the
though.
offense you're gonna get.
But that's the thing, though. Like Kyrie's the primary ball handler on that team. And that's why I've always said, like, I like the Celtics team this year. Going in the future, I don't know, man.
But what is a Brad Stevens offense?
It's not about the Brad Stevens offense. How long could Kyrie, being the guy he is, the fucking best ball handler on earth, continue to defer to somebody that he probably thinks he's better than? I got a better shot than
1,000.
You mentioned this guy.
And that's what I'm saying. Like, he might bring the ball up, but once the ball's past half court, it's going to Horford up top. Do you know what I mean? It's going to a big up top, and they're going to start that offense. He's basically just, bro, it is a very weird dynamic that's going to happen in Boston, and I would not be surprised at all if Kyrie is very unhappy.
It's OKC Thunder all over again.
Ooh, too
all
much.
Over again. Too much talent. Too much talent. It's too much. There's one ball to go around. Scary Terry thinks he's the dude. Jaylen Brown's going to think he's the dude one day. Jason Tatum absolutely thinks he's the dude.
Yeah.
Gordon Hayward's trying to prove that he's still the dude. Kyrie Irving probably thinks he's the face of this franchise. He's talking about getting his jersey retired.
Here's the difference.
Bro, you haven't played a full season for the Celtics. You're talking about getting your jersey
full
retired.
season for anyone. Yeah. You were going to retire.
Like, relax, though. Like, pump the brakes.
Here's
Not
the
love
difference,
Kyrie.
Yeah.
If he comes to New York, all is forgiven.
Difference is
Facts.
OKC has Scott Brooks. Brad Stevens with the Celtics.
Much
Brad
better
Stevens is
coach.
a markedly better coach than.
And you think Brad will find a way to get
He'll
to go
find a
around.
way, and Danny Ainge is a better GM than the guy that everybody else they suck his dick. Scott Presti.
I know, man.
So-
Scott Brooks has been in more finals than Brad Stevens has.
Oh, no, I'm not going to knock Brooks.
Yeah.
But
I think he gets a bad rap.
I think that
Fine.
Stevens, I've said on this very show, gets a great rap. For some
Of
reason,
course,
we fucking
yeah.
love Brad Stevens. We suck his dick, and I
He's the
think it's
fucking. He's the young wonder. He looks the part. He's like the young.
He
looks
took
the part,
LeBron to
college
7
kid.
with no Kyrie, no
Yeah.
Gordon Hayward.
but he almost got swept by Rondo in Chicago until Rondo got injured, right? So it's like they're good for a 1 and 2 out.
That was last year, though.
That was 2 years ago,
Yeah.
right?
Yeah, that's
So
what I
it's
meant,
like,
yeah.
but I think that what we're gonna find out is this: at this level, coaching has a lot to do with managing personalities.
Yes.
Of course.
And Brad
probably the biggest
Stevens has been a great strategic coach that's had few personalities to manage in his career. He was supposed to be this guy who was there for the rebuilding period, and all of a sudden, he's like getting them into the playoffs with IT.
Yeah.
You're like, oh shit, he's doing well. This is crazy. This is great. We get to be in the playoffs during our rebuild. Cool. Now you have a kid who is Jason Tatum, who's 19 years old and being told that he's the next Kobe Bryant every other day on Twitter, and he's going to start to believe it.
Yeah.
You have
He looks the part.
and look exactly just right now, just the
Yeah.
fact of saying it. All of a sudden, when he gets looked off by Kyrie, he's going, "Dude, I'm the next Kobe.
Yeah.
Why are you looking me off?"
Yeah.
Right. So now you have Kyrie.
You didn't take this
personality.
team deep in the playoffs. I did.
I did. Gordon, right? You're gonna have a lot of people. Horford, on some level, he's Dominican. He's got an ego. You know what I mean? You got an ego over here. You got to satisfy it.
I mean, honestly, and you make a lot of sense. Like with Brad Stevens, the best thing that could have happened to him last year was your 2 highest paid, high market free agents getting hurt. And you're going right back to, all right, I've done this before.
And
Like
you're
I
2
can
minutes
manage,
away from the finals.
yeah,
Still.
I could manage these young rookie kids with
Can
no
manage these
egos.
college kids who
These-
don't know better.
Yeah, like these kids
Who
are
don't have
19, 20 years
millions.
old. These are my guys. These are my type of people. Now, keeping Kyrie happy, keeping Gordon. I mean, I'm not saying these guys have attitude problems or anything like that, but
Yet.
these are personalities that you got to manage. Like
Kyrie
Scary
got a
Terry,
personality?
Scary Terry came off the bench and was cooking.
He
You know what I
started
mean?
yesterday.
Yeah, there you go. You know what I mean? And it's like I don't know, man. It's a lot of talent. There's one ball to go around. Some
That's
folks
why
are gonna
I
leave.
think, especially if you're like that, you got to trade for the Kyrie, the whoever. Not the Kyrie, the Kawhi. Like, trade some of your spare parts for one that you think is a true alpha. And Kawhi's a perfect alpha because then Jason Tatum still gets to carry the load offensively. And then you got Kawhi holding it down defensively. I didn't understand the reluctance to get engaged in those trade talks.
Yeah, maybe they were confident what they had. Maybe they were. Maybe, and I don't deny Ainge for thinking that.
Yeah.
On paper, what did every one of us say? Yo, that's a hell of a team.
Yeah.
They're starting 5. That's a hell of a team.
It's an
I'd
incredible
much
team.
much rather roll out with that and figure it out than
But 2
like,
offensive
trade.
alphas is tough. 3
Yeah.
offensive alphas in OKC. You get a
Agreed.
defensive alpha like Kawhi. That's why Manu could be Manu,
Mm-hmm.
because Duncan was a defensive alpha. I mean, he's putting up numbers,
You
but
make complete sense.
Yeah.
All I'm saying is, as a GM,
yeah,
right? You're Akash, the GM,
100%.
and you have Jason Tatum, Kyrie Irving, Jaylen Brown, Gordon Hayward, Al Horford.
Yeah.
You have those 5 players.
Yeah.
Right?
And your best player is the youngest, cheapest one out of all of them.
Best player is the cheapest one out of. Like, you're going to be sitting there and you're going to go, let's give it a year.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Let's give it a go. If
Right.
it blows up this year, hey, let's get Kawhi. Let's get one of these
Right,
guys,
right.
right? Like, let's get a Clay. Let's get somebody.
And that's why that Kyrie thing was kind of odd. It was really odd because it's like Yeah, man, I'm here.
I think he saw them sucking Scary Terry's dick, and he saw the media sucking their dick, and he saw Danny Ainge and him FaceTiming in every Bleacher Report video, and it was like, ooh, they're cute. They got a nice little relationship, and you're feeding all this Knicks media like I want to leave and go to the Knicks. Let me get ahead of this because Boston, they play the media beautifully. If they're ready to get you out of here, you know how in every movie.
The most telling part about that was Kyrie talking about, I'm ready to re-up for another 5 years. It's like, bro, Boston didn't offer you 5 years.
So here's the thing. And this is why I was kind of smart on Kyrie's part. You know how when you're watching a drama or something like that, and before they kill a likable character,
they get you engaged with them.
But before they kill a likable character, what they do is he cheats on his wife, he hits his wife, he kicks a homeless person. What they do is they do something morally bankrupt with that character so we're okay with that person dying, right? And that's what Boston does, right? They go, all right, we might get Kyrie out of here. You know what? Hey, I'm going to need you to write an article about how he's been entertaining these Knicks conversations.
Right.
And now Boston fans start going, oh, you're going to leave us for New York? They got the chip on their shoulder.
Yeah.
Kyrie also, 4 months ago, wouldn't commit. 4 months ago.
But here's the thing.
Kyrie put the whole pressure back on them.
Guess what? You know who's not committing right now? KD. You know who didn't commit last year? LeBron. Every big free agent doesn't commit. But Boston
also,
spun it. You see what I'm saying? Boston.
No, but let me say this. You know who people are unsure of whether or not he's going to stay? KD. You know who left last year? LeBron. When people don't commit, there's a reason fans get a little worried. It's not 10 years ago. Post the decision, anytime a superstar doesn't commit, that motherfucker could leave.
You should
I'm not
should
saying
not
he
be.
Can't.
Yeah.
I'm not saying he can't, but generally the team that wants to keep you doesn't put stuff out in the media that you might not come back and you're flirting. What they put out in the media is, we would love to have him back. We want to do anything we can to get him back.
Look, that's what the Knicks did with Kristaps. Like they didn't get the extension, but they were like, we feel good right now. We'd love to have him back. Yada yada yada. He gives us cap space to go after somebody, and we can match any offer. We feel good about this.
And what did the Boston do with Kyrie?
They didn't say a word.
Silence.
They didn't say a word after that.
So Kyrie's like, oh, word? Okay, I got to get in front of this. I'd love to be back, guys.
Yep.
Now you're the bad guy.
He said, if
you'll
get
out of here.
And people forget that. He said, if you'll have me, I'd love to come.
The most humble hat in hand.
Fake. Yeah, it's like some fake humble shit. But let me tell you something. If there's one group of fans that is okay letting somebody go in their prime, it's Boston.
It's New England. They
right?
will do it.
Babe
in a heartbeat.
Everybody on the Patriots.
Yeah.
Except
Tom. What the fuck
they were ready to get rid of Brady. They were ready to get rid of Brady. Belichick was ready. He was like, bro, this guy, Jimmy Garoppolo, this is my guy. And Brady was like, it's either him or me.
To that point, you know what built this Boston team? Trading KG and Paul Pierce.
Yeah.
They were past their prime, but let's go. You're not going to retire Celtics.
The hustle of the year, man. The hustle of the century. The Brooklyn Nets.
We act like we love these players, bro. We act like
we root for laundry, fam.
We love the team.
Yeah.
Do you know what I mean? We don't love the player. We love the city. We are from New York. Well, Cass and I are from New York, and that's why we love these Knicks.
Yeah.
And to be honest, if Kevin Knox is here playing great, we love him, okay? If Kevin Knox gets traded for...
If they're like, hey, if the Golden State Warriors is like, yo, we love Kevin Knox, we'll give him Kevin Durant right now.
Or Kevin Durant.
Klay Thompson right now.
Bye,
We're
Kev.
Like, bye, Kev.
Get your swollen face the fuck out of here, okay? We want Slender Man.
We root for laundry, okay?
Look.
We root for laundry. As long as you wear our laundry...
There's an article right now on ESPN about Jason Tatum, and then it said Kyrie was his mentor. And I read it, and I was like, you going to be better than Kyrie at the end of this year? And that's going to be an odd thing. Kyrie right now starting to realize, I think. But last year, I take this kid under my wing. I'm the leader. This is what I always want to do. When that guy gets better than you.
Kyrie's going to get LeBron.
He's
going to get LeBron.
The difference
is, though. It's going to be a couple of years.
The difference is.
Kyrie's going to be like, I was going to give him the keys.
Yeah, I was ready to give him the keys to the team.
The difference is.
Jason Tatum's like, fuck out of here.
I don't need keys,
exactly.
motherfucker.
It's my car, bitch.
Yeah,
you sit in passenger seat. You sitting in passenger seat, bitch.